Hi everyone, this is Wall from Ting and Wall here. I'm with Steve Prince over here, one of my favorite voice actors from Digimon. For those that don't know, he is the backbone of Digimon. Don't you dare forget that, people. If he wasn't here in the dubs, there would be no Digimon the way it is right now. So,
I appreciate that, Wall.
Yeah, besides the flattery right now, let's start with the few questions that I have right here.
Sure, yeah.
So, what is the favorite Digimon character that you've played as and why?
I think the favorite Digimon character that I have played. Now, does it have to be a Digimon or can it be a person?
It could be a person. It could be Ken, for example.
I was going to say Ken. And the reason why I was going to say Ken is because those of you guys who may not know, I'll give you a little bit of...
Go ahead.
So, Ken / Digimon Emperor is in Digimon Adventure 2. That's where he first appeared. The writing that took place for Digimon Adventure 2 was very different from Digimon Adventure 1.
Okay.
In the sense that in Digimon Adventure 2, as opposed to Digimon Adventure 1, in Digimon Adventure 1 you didn't really get to, I mean, you knew who the kids were, right? But you didn't really know any of their backstory. In the sense of like when they were kids and how they like evolved and became the tamers that they were. With Ken, there's so much rich history in terms of like when he was small, when he was, you know, when he saw his brother get killed, all of that stuff. And then the evolution that he himself had to go through to become who he became in the end, you know, from a bad guy to a good guy. It was very rare to see that in an actual human being. In Digimon, we see it a lot. But in terms of humans, it wasn't that often where you see somebody going from bad to good. And because of all of that, and I mean, Ken was pretty much in every single episode that there was.
Absolutely.
You know, it meant a lot to me as a voice actor, just being able to have the opportunity.
Yeah, that is a lovely answer. Now that I'm noticing, don't you have the crest of kindness on your forearm?
I do.
Yeah, I just noticed it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
For those that don't know, I am a hardcore Digimon fan. I can't even say the artwork over here said so. But back to the questions. From the Digimon series that you know, wow, I'm brain farting right now.
No,
I was
okay.
gonna say, I already know that you watch Digimon.
Yeah.
Now, what would be an event that would be your favorite that you can recall? Maybe he's living rent free up here.
An event?
Yeah.
Like something that stood out to me, like when I was recording?
It could be you, or it could be just a moment that you saw on TV yourself. You know, like when sometimes you watch right after.
Well, I mean, I don't know how many people. I don't want to give away anything necessarily other than what I already have. But going back to Adventure 2, all I will say, guys, is for those of you who know Digimon, you know Digimon. And the one episode where basically it's the desert scene.
Oh, okay, it's sinking in, it's sinking in.
So, any of you guys, if you know what I'm talking about, when Ken's in the desert with Wormmon and everything that happens in that whole sequence, I mean, I was just like, heartbreaking.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And for those that just want not a direct hint, but maybe the old anime music videos, look up a Linkin Park music video called Crawling and then just put Kenichi Joji next to it, and probably you'll find something with it. I can almost guarantee it.
Yeah, for sure.
What is a favorite Digimon character that you have not voiced?
A favorite Digimon character I have not.
I know, it's a little harder to answer that one.
No, it's not.
It's not?
And I'll tell you why. Because all I have to say is the character's name, and it'll just reveal everything.
Wait for it.
Guys, come on now. Anja woman. Need I say more? I don't think so.
Very well done, sir. I tip my hat to you. Absolutely.
Yeah. And a close second, if not on the same par, would be Lady Beelzemon. So there you go.
You heard it here in Singing Wall. Man of culture, right here.
Right here.
Man of culture.
Yeah. I'll take some cheese and some crackers with that.
Besides Digimon Adventure 2, do you have another favorite anime and why?
I do, and it's not one that I was in.
Okay.
So one of my favorite shows of all time, and it's just because the writing and the acting are phenomenal. Like, just amazing. Blew my mind away. I don't know if it's still on Netflix.
Okay.
But there's a show called Erased.
That's exactly what Michelle Ruff said.
No way!
1 to
What?
1. If we pulled a recording of Michelle
What?
Ruff, she said the same thing. Do you have a favorite anime that you watched?
Erased.
Erased. You heard it here, people.
Have you
Erased.
seen it?
I have not actually. Now I have to put it on the list.
Oh my god, it's
And I have
so
a long list.
good.
A very long list.
It's only 12 episodes.
Wow, great minds think alike. That's all I could say.
I
All right.
almost want to say that I want to link this question to that question. So, a fellow voice actor you know well and give your seal of approval.
A fellow actor I know well and give my seal of approval. Fellow voice actor I know well and give my seal of approval. Okay. Does it have to be just one?
Oh, if you have a list, by all means, our watchers would love to hear this.
Okay. Paul St. Peter, Brian Donovan,
Davis, right?
yep. And who else? Richard Epcar, Tony Oliver, and I'm gonna say a friend of mine, Kari Walgren. For those of you guys who might know Kari. Yeah, those are the ones that are at the top of my head.
Well, you heard it here. No Joshua Seth.
I'm
just messing around.
I mean, Josh is a friend of mine. But in terms of people that I intimately know,
Fair.
that I'm able to put my stamp of approval on, that I know their work a lot, those are the top.
Absolutely fair. Persona 3, Persona 4, or Persona 5, and why?
The little bit I know about them, I'm gonna have to go with Persona 3.
Okay. I think the answer's right behind me, isn't it?
No, not necessarily because I voiced one of the characters in it, but from what I've heard from fans, like the storyline and the main character is somebody that they can really identify with, and so that's always stood out to me.
Well, I will say, as one that's played all 3 of them, 3 can be very much a tearjerker. Very much so.
Yeah.
So if you don't want to cry, don't play it. Unless you're just, no, I don't cry at all.
Yeah.
Okay, now here's the one where I get a little more creative.
Okay.
Dynasmon,
Yes.
Pierre or Hydemon, or Beelzemon.
Beelzemon,
All the way.
hands down.
All the way.
Hands down.
Did you know he was actually known as Beelzebumon?
I have heard that. Yes. Yes. But do we know why I chose that? Like without even having to think about it?
If I had to take a guess as a person only,
Yeah.
he had a very ridiculous story in terms of redemption. How he started first as a juvenile, how he got picked on by his tamers, unfortunately,
Yeah.
and then his revival. He got christened into lava to
Yeah.
turn into him.
Yeah. But Wall, come on now. You're missing the one word that I'm looking for. It starts with an M. Motorcycle. Right?
You're right.
Come on.
You're
A
right.
Digimon riding a motorcycle? Come on now.
I thought about it too deeply. Way
There we
too
go.
deeply.
Yeah. No, it's just face value. Face value. Yeah.
Because I remember when,
Absolutely.
you know, when Ip Mop got dropped as a little 13-year-old, my face went,
There you go.
that
Yeah.
just happened.
Yeah. Yep.
That was even more devastating, you know, no offense for those that love Leomon, but was less devastating than him being dropped into the lava and being
Exactly.
christened.
Yeah.
And my last question.
Yes, sir.
Character you wanted to voice but couldn't.
Couldn't.
Yeah, like let's say there was the one that got away as a voice.
Oh. All right. Ready? Ready for this story?
Talk to me.
All right. So, this is not an anime. This is
Okay.
an actual cartoon
Okay, fair.
that most of the fans would probably be familiar with. So, there was a time about 20 plus years ago when I had an opportunity to audition for a specific character in Avatar.
Oh,
And unfortunately, what happened at the time was the day of the audition was the same day that my father, who I was taking care of because he had stage 4 cancer, there was no help that was available, and I was his primary caretaker, so I was responsible for making sure that he was okay. It happened to be on the day that I didn't have any other help, so I couldn't go to the audition.
wow.
Yeah. So, would it been possible that I could have been the Earth King? Yes, it is possible that I could have been, but we'll never know because it never happened.
Wow.
Yeah.
That would have been an interesting difference in Avatar: The Last Airbender right there.
It would.
A very interesting difference.
Yeah.
Wow. I do appreciate all the time you've given me.
Oh, for sure.
As always, this was an amazing interview that I've done overall.
Thank you. Thank you.
And once again, to me, you'll always be the backbone of Digimon.
Oh,
Absolutely
thank you.
always.
Thank you. Guys, if you like this video, hit that subscription button, hit that like button, give him a big round of applause. Wall, let's go!
Wall from Ting and Wall, signing out.